Music, Society, and Cultural Identity. Module Overview. Module 9 of Musical Creativity and Expression dives deeply into the social and cultural dimensions of music. Music does not exist in a vacuum. It is shaped by and helps shape the societies and cultures in which it is created. In this module, we explore how music functions as a tool of social communication, cultural preservation, and identity formation. We will also examine how music has been used historically and in contemporary society to promote or challenge social and political ideologies. Music acts as both a mirror and a mold for societal values, allowing individuals to express their identities, protest injustice, celebrate traditions, and negotiate cultural boundaries. Whether it is the role of music in social movements, the impact of popular music on youth culture, or the ways in which music contributes to national identity. This module highlights the powerful role music plays in shaping society and in allowing individuals to navigate their cultural landscapes. The relationship between music and social identity will be explored, with a particular focus on how music is intertwined with race, class, gender, and sexuality. We will also examine how music creates and reinforces cultural norms, fosters solidarity, and influences the collective memory of societies. From the musical movements of the 1960s to modern-day viral trends, you will learn how music continues to reflect and inform societal changes. By understanding the complex relationship between music and culture, you will gain insight into the social power of music, its potential for creating social change, and its capacity to reflect and influence cultural values. Learning objectives. By the end of this module, you will understand the role of music in shaping and reflecting social and cultural identities. Explore how music contributes to the formation and expression of group identity, e.g., national, ethnic, or gender-based identities. Investigate how music has been used in social and political movements to promote social change or resist oppression. Examine the impact of popular music on societal norms, values, and ideologies. Analyze how music has been used to challenge traditional cultural narratives and foster social transformation. Explore the intersection of music, race, class, gender, and sexuality in shaping cultural identity. Detailed breakdown of Module 9. 1. Music and cultural identity. Music has long been a crucial medium for the expression and reinforcement of cultural identity. It serves as a powerful vehicle for transmitting the values, traditions, and histories of different groups. This section will explore how different societies use music to construct, reinforce, and communicate their cultural identity, focusing on both traditional and contemporary forms of music. Folk music and cultural heritage. Folk music serves as a living archive of cultural history and tradition. This genre often reflects the struggles, joys, and everyday life of a community, preserving collective memories and passing them down through generations. Folk songs can be used to transmit values, narrate historical events, and reinforce social bonds. This section will explore the role of folk music in both rural and urban societies, with a particular focus on its use in African, Latin American, and Asian cultures. National identity and national anthems. National anthems and patriotic songs are designed to create unity and reinforce national identity. These pieces often evoke feelings of pride, loyalty, and solidarity. By examining the role of national anthems in global contexts, you will understand how music contributes to national consciousness and collective identity. Cultural preservation through music. Music is central to the preservation of cultural heritage, especially for indigenous groups or diasporic communities. This section will explore how music helps maintain traditional practices, languages, and rituals even in the face of globalization. Music is often a vital part of cultural resilience, allowing marginalized groups to preserve their identity and resist cultural erasure. 2. Music and social movements. Music has long been used as a tool for social change. Whether in protest, resistance, or celebration, music has provided a means for marginalized groups to voice their struggles and assert their rights. This section will focus on the role of music in social movements throughout history, from the civil rights movement to contemporary political protests. Protest music and social justice. Music has been a powerful weapon for social justice activists, used to mobilize, inspire, and unite people in the fight for equality and human rights. Protest songs from the 1960s, such as Bob Dylan's "Blowin' in the Wind," or more recent anthems like Beyoncé's "Formation," have played an important role in raising awareness and galvanizing action. You will examine the lyrics, context, and social impact of key protest songs throughout history. Music in the civil rights movement. During the civil rights movement in the United States, music played a critical role in shaping the political consciousness of the African American community. Songs such as "We Shall Overcome" became anthems of hope and resistance. This section will explore how music helped provide solace, foster unity, and promote political activism during this pivotal moment in history. Music and feminism. Music has also been used to challenge traditional gender norms and advocate for women's rights. Female musicians, particularly from the 1960s onward, have used their platform to address issues of gender inequality, sexual liberation, and empowerment. From the folk music of Joan Baez to the feminist punk rock of Bikini Kill, this section will examine how women in music have been at the forefront of challenging societal norms and advocating for gender equality. Music and LGBTQ+ rights. The LGBTQ+ community has also used music as a means of cultural expression and social activism. The rise of queer anthems, such as Lady Gaga's "Born This Way" and RuPaul's drag performances, illustrates the power of music in both celebrating and advocating for LGBTQ+ rights. You will explore how music has played a central role in challenging heteronormative ideologies and fostering a sense of belonging within the LGBTQ+ community. 3. Music and youth culture. Popular music has a significant impact on shaping youth culture and subcultures. This section will explore the role of music in forming the identities of young people and its influence on trends, social behavior, and collective values. The rise of rock and roll and youth rebellion. Rock and roll music became the voice of a generation in the 1950s and 1960s, symbolizing youth rebellion and the breaking of societal norms. Artists like Elvis Presley and the Beatles became icons of youth culture, representing the aspirations, frustrations, and desires of young people. This section will explore how rock music contributed to the formation of youth identity and how it became a tool for challenging authority and social expectations. Punk rock and counterculture. Punk rock emerged as a radical form of youth rebellion in the late 1970s, rejecting mainstream culture and advocating for anti-authoritarian values. Bands like the Sex Pistols and The Clash used their music to critique politics, consumerism, and social conformity. This section will examine the relationship between punk rock and the countercultural movements of the 1970s and 1980s, focusing on how punk music became a symbol of resistance and self-expression for disillusioned youth. Hip-hop and urban youth identity. Hip-hop music and culture have become defining elements of urban youth identity. Emerging from the South Bronx in the 1970s, hip-hop became a voice for marginalized communities, addressing issues such as racism, police brutality, and poverty. This section will explore how hip-hop music and its associated dance, fashion, and graffiti have helped shape the social and cultural identity of urban youth, particularly in African American and Latino communities. 4. Globalization and music. In today's globalized world, music transcends borders, cultures, and languages. This section will explore how the globalization of music has facilitated cultural exchange and the blending of musical traditions, resulting in new forms of expression and hybrid genres. World music and cross-cultural collaboration. The concept of world music emerged in the 1980s as a way to describe the blending of traditional and contemporary music from various cultures. Musicians such as Peter Gabriel and Paul Simon have collaborated with artists from Africa, Latin America, and Asia to create hybrid musical forms that celebrate global diversity. This section will explore the positive aspects of cultural exchange through music, focusing on how artists incorporate influences from different parts of the world into their music. The influence of digital technology. The rise of digital technology and the internet has facilitated the rapid dissemination of music across the globe. With platforms like YouTube, Spotify, and SoundCloud, music from any part of the world can reach global audiences. This section will examine how digital technology has democratized music distribution, allowing lesser-known artists to connect with fans worldwide, and how this has led to the creation of global music trends. The impact of global music on local cultures. While globalization has opened up new opportunities for musical exchange, it has also led to the commodification of traditional music. Local music scenes have had to adapt to the pressures of global market forces, and some fear that this threatens the preservation of indigenous musical traditions. This section will explore both the positive and negative aspects of the global music industry's impact on local cultures and traditions. 5. Music and cultural resistance. Music has long been a powerful tool for resistance against oppression, inequality, and injustice. This section will examine how music has been used to challenge political regimes, resist colonialism, and assert cultural autonomy. Music in anti-colonial movements. Music has played a key role in anti-colonial struggles, serving as a means of resistance and empowerment for colonized peoples. In Africa, Latin America, and Asia, music became a rallying cry for independence and liberation. Artists like Miriam Makeba and Bob Marley used their music to challenge colonialism and promote Pan-African unity. The role of music in political protest. Music has been a constant companion to political protest movements throughout history, from the songs of the civil rights movement to the protest anthems of the 1980s against apartheid. Music has been a tool for organizing, raising awareness, and expressing dissent. This section will explore how music has helped galvanize political movements and challenge oppressive regimes. Conclusion of Module 9. Module 9 offers an in-depth exploration of the intersection between music and society, focusing on how music plays a vital role in shaping cultural identity, promoting social movements, and reflecting societal values. Through a study of historical and contemporary examples, you will gain a deeper understanding of the ways in which music acts as both a reflection of and an agent for change in society. From cultural preservation to social activism, music's power to express, challenge, and transform remains one of its most potent features.